Alright, so in this video I want to show another way to take an entry when price doesn't drop into our order flow. So let's say that we have our type A liquidity setup. Okay, so I'm using an uptrend as an example. So this is the minor breakup structure. And this is the major breakup structure. Okay, now this is the order flow. This is where we are waiting for price to tap and then we make an entry. Okay, so now there are cases where price doesn't tap into this order flow and still going in the direction so as not to miss that entry. That's why I want to explain this. So now what do we look at for? We look at for a situation whereby first of all there must be a pullback, all right, like this, which we can call this as an inducement. So now this is what we are expecting. We are expecting price to tap into this level, but then price can actually come to this level here. Okay, push to the upside. It doesn't necessarily have to take out this high, all right, because what price wants to do is to create a double bottom and then push to the upside, leaving out this order flow that we have here. Okay, so the characteristics of this strategy is that there must be an inducement. There must be an inducement. Sorry, there must be an inducement here that the double bottom must take out. So it is not the first, we are not considering this first pullback as part of the double bottom. Okay, so that means this strategy must first take out the first pullback. Okay, so now here it can either be a double bottom like in this case or a sweep of liquidity. What that means is price is going to sweep this level that we have here. Okay, it's going to sweep it. It's not going to close below it. So there's going to be a wick that is going to come, sweep it, and then push back to the upside. And when that happens, we go to 4 hours time frame and look for entry. Okay, so that means this now is not going to be an area where we are going to pick an entry from. All right, so the character of this strategy is that when we know or observe that price is not going to come to this order flow, we must look to the left to be sure that a pullback has happened and that pullback has been taken out by the first leg of the double bottom that we are expecting. Okay, and then on the second leg we are going to expect a pullback. So when that pullback happens, that is when we go to 15-minute time frame to take our entry based on our entry strategy. Okay, so I'm going to show, excuse me, I'm going to show an example now. I'm going to show an example now. All right, for I will just show an example and then let me use GBP USD. Okay, so now the question to ask is, what is the time frame? So the time frame here is 4 hours. All right, it's 4 hours. On 15-minute time frame, it has everything has to be perfect on 15-minute time frame. So this time frame is 4 hours. That means the double bottom must be on 4 hours. All right, not on 15-minute time frame. So in this case, everything is perfect. All right, everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. So we have our change of character here. we have the inducement here. All right, price didn't come into the order flow that we have, so we have this double bottom here. So how to catch this trade is by going to a 15-minute time frame, and immediately we have this pullback. So this pullback, we must wait for it to be concluded, for the time to elapse. This is 4 hours time frame, so that means we must wait for this candle to close before we pick our entry. So when this bearish candle, when this bearish candle closes, that is when we now go to a 15-minute time frame to pick our trade, still using the exact 15-minute strategy that we use on picking entry. All right, so there are multiple examples like this also on Euro USD. All right, so that is another way to take this trade.